Hey, what's up, Hype family? Welcome back to Twinkle Hype, your go-to for the juiciest celeb revelations. If you're new here, unsubscribe now and turn on notifications because today we're diving into a scorcher. Britney Spears' very first husband, Jason Alexander, just went off on Kevin Federline's upcoming memoir. And trust me, this is not your average ex drama. We've got accusations, retaliation, and someone demanding the full truth. Stay with me because by the end, I'm going to tell you which side I believe and why this could change everything around Britney's public image. But first, make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment below, Team Britney, Team Jason, and share this video if you love drama as much as I do. Let's get into it. All right, quick recap. Kevin Federline is releasing a memoir titled You Thought You Knew, in which he levels serious claims against Britney, from allegations of drug use while breastfeeding, to standing over their sons with a knife, to erratic behavior behind closed doors. Britney responded, calling parts of the book white lies, claiming she's been gaslit and expressing deep hurt over the personal exposure. Then came Jason Alexander, yes, her famously short-lived first husband, posting a blistering message on Instagram calling out Kevin directly. Jason's message: you don't get to tell half the story. You were supposed to be her protector. You turned your back. You fed off her pain. Ouch. This is not a neutral take. He's putting Kevin on blast, insisting that if Kevin is going to tell his side, he must take accountability for his own role. Let's break down the juiciest lines Jason dropped and what they imply. You were feeding off it. Jason accuses Kevin not just of being passive, but of profiting off Britney's struggles. He questions how Kevin can portray himself as the savior now. Don't pretend you were the hero. He challenges Kevin's narrative of being the stable parent and asks for full transparency, not just one side. Where was your protection when she needed it? Jason frames Kevin's role as more complicit than supportive, asking why Kevin didn't step up when the chaos raged. Now, here's what's explosive. Jason is claiming insider knowledge here, and he's not some random bystander. He insists he was there in Britney's life earlier than most people remember. That gives weight to his words in the eyes of fans. Also, this move forces Kevin into a corner. If he wants people to take his memoir seriously, this public rebuttal demands he respond, or risk seeming one-sided. So what does this mean for Britney, Kevin, and public perception? Public narrative shift. Up until now, Kevin's allegations were making headlines. Jason's intervention gives Britney a vocal defender, pushing the conversation toward accountability. Pressure on Kevin. He may be compelled to address Jason's claims in press or interviews, or risk losing credibility. Spotlight back on Britney's reputation. These disputes reopen wounds, but also galvanize her supporters. Polarization of audiences. Some will side with Kevin's truth. Others will rally behind Jason's loyalty. In short, Jason just escalated this feud from he said/she said to challenge accepted. Here's what I think. Jason's takedown is strategic. He wants to shift the court of public opinion away from accusing Britney and toward interrogating Kevin's motives. That's brilliant and dangerous for Kevin because it forces a response beyond the written page. My prediction: Kevin will release statements or interviews addressing Jason's points. And we might even see further revelations. The public could begin seeing him as less an ex defending kids and more someone trying to reclaim the narrative. If I'm placing bets, I believe Jason's move tilts the balance a little more in Britney's favor, at least in public sympathy. Okay, hype fam, that was wild, right? Jason Alexander just threw down a gauntlet, and I can't wait to see how Kevin answers. Now I want to hear from you. Which side do you believe? Jason, Kevin, or Britney? What's your take on this new twist? Do you think this makes or breaks Kevin's memoir? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And like this video if you want to follow up when Kevin finally responds. Share it with your friends who live for celeb drama. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss what happens next. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Stay curious, watch the headlines, and let's keep the hype alive. Peace out.